What is going on, people of YouTube? It is your boy here, Way of the Lock, and today we're doing Acolyte episode 7, which is the not season finale. What's the word? It's the episode before the season finale. I know there's a word for it, but anywho, so episode 7, it basically is another flashback. We go back to Brendock. Jesus, I can't talk. And it basically shows us the whole truth, what actually happened between the witches, the twins, the Jedi. And it showed that the Jedi, they were, it was really like besides May starting the fire, it was also the Jedis that started, some conflict there. But yeah, we got to see how the Jedis were involved in, the witches' downfall. All in all, the episode for episode 7, I gave my rating on TikTok. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It really did wrap up not wrap up, but it really showed us the mystery of what happened on that planet, why the Jedi were there, what happened to the witches, and and whatnot. Because we know the Jedi were there searching for virgins, if I'm saying that correctly, because Brendock was supposedly lifeless, but then something happened that caused there to be life on the planet. Or Soul said it was a virgins, which is, in their own words, the concentration of force energy centered around a location. That was kind of cool, though. I don't think we haven't heard of something like that before in the Star Wars universe. So that was really interesting. Which the Virgins is probably what created the twins as well. One of the other cool things I noticed too is these witches, like the Night Sisters. I don't know if all the Night Sisters can do it. I know Mother Talzar can, which can turn their body into like a smoky color, because we see it from the leader and her significant other. And then we start to see, as the mother is transforming into that black smoke, we see May starting to transform into that smoke thing too, which is interesting. So, hopefully they'll touch more on that on the final episode. Definitely going to be a lot of conclusions in the final episode, big finale. But now we see why Torben, for those people who are probably confused about why Torben took the vow of silence, was because if it wasn't for Torben's eagerness and impatience to get home, they wouldn't have had all this happen. Because it was Torben who jumped the gun and bum rushed the base, so that way he can get answers about the twins, being born. So that way they would have the evidence. So that way they can get home on time. Now, as for Talnaka, going on to that other planet in isolation, I don't know if he exiled himself or not. He probably went because after having the witches in his head, as we saw, he was, drawing those symbols and stuff. He was trying to figure out what it all meant. So he probably got more messed up than Torben did in that episode. But yeah, there was a lot there. Saw some sneakiness of the Jedi. The Four decided to keep what they did a secret from the Council. So what they did was they're blaming May for the fire. Well, they blame May for everything. It's like, oh, May with the fire, and that took out all the witches. We're not gonna tell them about the part where Soul straight up murdered somebody. It really shows that the Jedi, sometimes they can't be trusted. But yeah. Anywho, Star Wars Acolyte Episode 7, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really interesting. The fight scenes with Kalnaka, Torben, and Soul was really cool. The the explanation of the Virgins, what it is, and why it brought them to this planet was really interesting as well. What else? As well as, yeah, just all in all, it was a good episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I'll see you later. Peace.